Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, put your phone down. Put it down, sit down, and do not, I repeat, do not say a word until I am finished because I am literally shaking right now. You need to grab a drink, maybe too, because the tea is piping hot, and I am currently living in a state of absolute emotional purgatory. Okay, are you ready? Because I don't think you're ready. You know him. The guy. The one I've been obsessing over. Yes, the 20-year-old gamer boy who has slowly but surely been ruining my sleep schedule and taking over my brain cells. The one I've been playing with practically every night. Okay, so last night everything blew up. Well, I blew it up. I pulled the pin on the grenade and just held it. Here is exactly what went down. We were on Discord last night, right? It was just a normal session, me, him, and the usual crew. We were gaming, laughing, the vibes were immaculate. I was sitting there, headset on, feeling cute even though nobody could see me, just enjoying the sound of his voice. You know how he gets when he's focused. It's addictive. Anyway, I'm just chilling, thinking everything is fine. Then out of nowhere, the conversation shifts. I don't even know who brought it up, probably Mike, because Mike never knows when to shut up, but suddenly everyone is talking about relationships. Dating, talking stages, all that messy stuff. And then he starts talking. My stomach literally did a backflip. I stopped moving my character. I just stood there in the game, hiding in a corner, listening so hard I thought my ears were going to bleed. He starts telling the group that he's currently talking to this one girl. Girl, my soul left my body. I felt cold, like physically cold. He says he's talking to her, but, and this is the key part, so listen closely, he says he's still open because he honestly doesn't know where things are going with her. He sounded, I don't know, unsure. Hesitant. He said, yeah, I'm talking to her, but it's not official, and I don't know if it's gonna work out. So I'm sitting there, muted, hyperventilating. All I could think about was, oh my God, he is slipping through my fingers. It was this wave of pure panic. I started spiraling. I was picturing this faceless girl winning him over, him falling for her, and me just being the gamer friend who watched it happen from the sidelines. And you know me. You know my history. Remember sophomore year? Remember that disaster with Josh? How I waited and waited for the perfect moment to tell him I liked him, and by the time I finally built up the courage, he was already posting hard launches with someone else. I swore to myself, I literally looked in the mirror and swore that I would never, ever let that happen again. There is nothing worse than the what if. It haunts you. It's like, why are you telling them you like them after they've moved on? It's pathetic. It's useless. I couldn't be that girl again. I refused. So the gaming session ends. We all say goodnight. I take off my headset and the silence in my room is deafening. My heart is pounding against my ribs like a trapped bird. I'm pacing around my room, staring at my phone. It's like the phone was radioactive. I told myself, you are 19 years old. You are a grown woman. What is the absolute worst thing he can say? No. Okay, no would crush me into a fine powder, but isn't that better than wondering forever? I unlocked my phone. I opened our chat. My hands were shaking so bad I had to retype the message 3 times. I didn't want to be weird, but I didn't want to be vague. I just needed him to know. I needed to stake my claim before this mystery girl locked him down, so I did it. I hit send. I told him I was interested. I just laid it out there. Hey, I know you mentioned that girl earlier, but I'd be kicking myself if I didn't say this. I'm interested in you. Then I threw my phone across the bed and buried my face in my pillow. I literally screamed. The waiting, torture, absolute psychological warfare. Every second felt like an hour. I was staring at the ceiling, bargaining with the universe. Please don't leave me on read. Please don't block me. Please don't laugh. Finally, my phone buzzed. I scrambled for the phone. I almost dropped it. Okay, I wish I could show you the screenshot right now, but I'm going to read it to you verbatim. Memorize this, because I need you to analyze every syllable. He wrote, and this is exactly how he typed it, run-on sentences and all. Thanks for letting me know. I wouldn't mind, but I was trying to see things between me and this other girl, and I don't want to make anyone feel like an option ick. I also don't mind talking more and whatnot. Okay, stop. Breathe. Let's dissect this. First of all, that's panic. I panicked him. Good. Second, thanks for letting me know. Polite. He's a gentleman. We love that. Third, I wouldn't mind. Did you hear that? I wouldn't mind. That means the attraction is there. That means he's thought about it. If he wasn't interested at all, he would have said, I see you as a sister, or I don't see you that way. But he said he wouldn't mind. But then, the other girl part. I was trying to see things between me and this other girl. Trying. He's trying. It's not effortless. It's work. And he says, I don't want to make anyone feel like an option. This is why I like him. He has morals. He doesn't want to be a player juggling two girls. That's actually a massive green flag, even though it's currently ruining my life. He's trying to be respectful to her, which sucks for me, but it shows good character. But then the kicker, I also don't mind talking more and whatnot. What does whatnot mean, Alex? So obviously I texted back. I played it cool. I was like, I totally respect that. You're a good guy for thinking that way. I didn't want to come off desperate. I wanted to be the chill girl, the understanding girl, the girl who is better than the other girl. We talked a little more. The vibe wasn't awkward, thank God. It was actually kind of deep. And then he drops another bomb. He said he didn't want to, and I quote, knock it completely, but also didn't want to leave any hopes up. Didn't want to knock it completely. Girl, the door is open. It's not wide open. It's not a welcoming committee with a red carpet, but it is cracked. He is looking through the peephole. He is acknowledging that there is potential here. He's basically saying, I have this thing going on, but you're tempting me. That's how I'm reading it. Am I delusional? Don't answer that yet. We kept messaging, and I could tell he was stressed. He was conflicted. I threw a wrench into his gears. He thought he had a simple path with this other girl, and now I'm here, glowing with potential. Then, the cliffhanger, the reason I haven't slept. He told me he needs to sleep on it. He said he needs to process his emotions. He literally has to go into meditation mode to decide between me and her. He is processing. What is there to process if the answer is no? If the answer was no, he'd just say, sorry, I'm taken. But he didn't. He needs time. He needs to weigh the pros and cons. And honestly, I feel strangely powerful, like, okay, let's look at the facts. I'm confident, I really am. I was terrified before I sent the text, but now that it's out there, I feel light. I don't have to hide it anymore and think about the logistics. I spend way more time with him than she does. We game together, we're in the same Discord chats. We have the same friend group. And you know the boys love me. They are totally rooting for me. If he asks them, hey, what do you think of her? They're going to be like, bro, she's awesome, don't be an idiot. I have the home field advantage here. I don't know who this other girl is, but does she main Sage and revive him when he does something stupid? I doubt it. Does she get his inside jokes with the guys? I doubt it. He said he's willing to talk more now that he knows. That changes everything. Before, I was just a friend. Now, every time we speak, he's going to be looking at me differently. He's going to be evaluating me as a potential girlfriend. And I am ready to audition, honey. I am ready to shine. So here we are, he's sleeping on it. He's probably waking up right now, rubbing his eyes and realizing that I am the obvious choice. I told myself I'd be fine with whatever choice he makes. I mean, I have to be, right? I can't force him. If he picks her, I'll take the L and move on with my dignity intact because at least I was brave enough to say it. I won't have the what if hanging over my head. I avoided the one thing I was scared of, silence. But deep down, between you and me, I think I have a shot, a really good shot. He's confused because he likes me. If he didn't like me, there would be no confusion. It would be black and white. The gray area is where I live right now, and I'm going to build a condo there until he figures it out. I'm checking my phone every 3 seconds. I'm terrified to open Discord. What if he texts me right now? What if he says, okay, I thought about it, let's try? Or what if he says, I'm gonna stick with her? I might throw up. Actually, I definitely feel like throwing up, but I'm proud of myself. 19-year-old me is braver than sophomore year me. I shot my shot. I laid the cards on the table. Now, tell me everything. Am I crazy? Did I ruin the friendship? Is sleeping on it code for letting you down easy? Or is it actual consideration? I need you to analyze the process his emotions line. Does a 20-year-old man even have emotions to process? Help me. I'm losing my mind.